What's a school trip that turned into a total disaster? Our senior year trip to Yellowstone was supposed to be the highlight of high school. 3 days of hiking, wildlife spotting, and camping under the stars. I'd been looking forward to it for months, especially since Jake, my crush since freshman year, was going too. The trouble started when Mr. Peterson, our biology teacher and trip leader, announced we'd be divided into groups. The buddy system is non-negotiable, he said, adjusting his glasses like he always did when being serious. Safety first, people. I silently prayed to be paired with Jake, or at least my best friend Mia. But when the groups were announced, my heart sank. I was stuck with Amber Williams, the girl who'd been making my life miserable since middle school. This is going to be so much fun, Amber whispered sarcastically as she slid into the seat next to me on the bus. Try not to embarrass me, okay? I rolled my eyes. Wouldn't dream of it. The 5-hour bus ride was bad enough with Amber complaining about everything from the lack of cell service to the disgusting rest stop bathrooms. But I kept reminding myself, 3 days in one of the most beautiful places on earth. Don't let her ruin this. We arrived just before sunset, and the sight of Old Faithful in the distance temporarily made me forget about my buddy problem. The golden light hitting the landscape was breathtaking. All right, everyone, Mr. Peterson called out. Set up your tents before dark, then we'll have dinner at the campfire. That's when I realized the buddy system also meant sharing a tent. Great. Setting up our tent should have been simple. The instructions were clear enough, but Amber was too busy taking selfies with the mountains in the background to help. Can you actually do something? I finally snapped. She glared at me. Fine, give me that pole thing. Within minutes, she'd somehow bent one of the crucial tent poles. Oops, she said with a shrug. Mr. Peterson inspected the damage and shook his head. You'll have to make do. It'll be a bit lopsided, but it should hold. It didn't. At 2 a.m., a sudden thunderstorm hit. Lightning illuminated the sky and rain poured through our collapsed tent. We woke up in puddles, our sleeping bags soaked. This is all your fault, Amber shrieked, her mascara running down her face. If you knew how to set up a tent properly, my fault? You're the one who broke the pole. We ended up cramming into Mr. Peterson's emergency tent for the rest of the night, along with 2 other girls whose tent had also failed. 5 people in a 3-person tent. Nobody slept. The next morning, things got worse. Despite clear instructions to pack proper hiking boots, Amber had brought white designer sneakers. Halfway through our hike to Grand Prismatic Spring, she slipped on a muddy trail and sprained her ankle. I can't walk, she wailed dramatically. Someone needs to carry me. Mr. Peterson radioed for help, and our entire group had to turn back. The rest of the class continued without us. Back at camp, Amber's parents were called. They insisted on coming to get her, a 6-hour drive each way. And since she was my buddy, guess who had to go home early too? Me. As I watched the rest of the class head out for their second day of adventures from the ranger station window, I caught Jake's eye. He mouthed, sorry, and waved goodbye. Ready to go, girls? Amber's mom chirped as she arrived. I brought snacks for the road. The worst part? On the long ride home, Amber and her mom sang along to pop songs the entire way while I sat in silence, scrolling through everyone else's amazing Yellowstone photos on Instagram.